Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Right, the beer we got coming up now. I was fascinated by it. When I saw the bottle, I thought, I've got to pick this up. Never heard of the beer before, and really, quite honestly, I don't have much high hopes for it. I'll be honest with you. But it was pretty cheap and that, and like I say, caught my eye. So what we've got coming up now is a beer that I picked up just yesterday in Home Bargains, in one of the places I stopped yesterday on the Welsh coast. And what we've got is a bottle of Lucky Buddha Lager. It's coming in at 4.8% at the 330ml bottle. Never heard of it. Apparently it's a Chinese beer. It has been exclusively imported and distributed by LWC Drinks from Manchester. On the back, if you can see that little image of a Buddha. Above it's got embossed Lucky Buddha on the bottle, and then you got that image of the Buddha and then Lucky Buddha underneath. That image is actually what is embossed on the front. Don't know how well you can see that. So yeah, there's the old crown, Lucky Buddha bottle cap. Like I say, that is the image on the embossed bit on the front. So £1.49 from Home Bargains. Let's get it cracked open and see what we get. So far, I'm not really expecting much. Obviously, I don't have a Lucky Buddha glass, but I've not used my little Bitburger one. So I'm going to wang it in there and we'll see what we get. God help me. Let's see what we get. Like I say, fantastic bottle though. Always a green bottle, isn't it? It was expected to be a little bit skunked or something, didn't you? So, still a bit there. In the glass, it's pretty much crystal clear, maybe a slight haziness to it. Carbonation, a little bit of carbonation going up. My glass isn't clean, I'm afraid, so you'll just have to put up with that one. A very pale straw colour, half a finger of quite spacious bubbles in the head. But yeah, looks like a lager, just a very pale lager. It looks very light as well. Let's dive in with the nose and see what we get. I'm certain I'm getting a little bit of sort of like that sort of skunky thing in there. A little bit of spiciness, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of malty. Not sure if I'm getting a little bit of metallicness in there. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to get a little bit of metallic sort of copper thing going on for me. But other than that, I mean, it doesn't smell the greatest lager, but it certainly doesn't smell the worst one. Only time will tell. Let's give her a top up. Dive in on the old Lucky Buddha. Cheers, we'll see if I'm lucky, shall we? Ta. I'll be honest, I was expecting that to be absolutely awful. Yes, it's probably one of them sort of, I know it's not a massive name over it, it's probably mass produced in China, hence a reason to be getting brought over here. I've got to admit, there's got to be people looking at me going, Jesus Christ, Baz, what's wrong with you? Let's dive on, crack in. Or dive in, crack on. Very light in body. It is pretty carbonated, to be fair. It's coming up there, but I wouldn't say it's... I've had beers that are, you know, it's not too bad on carbonation. It is there. You kind of expect it with a lager, but I'm not going to say it's way, way too much. Mouthfeel is typical sort of lager like, if you like. It doesn't feel, to me, it doesn't feel a lot different from some of the things like Singer or Sing Sao, if you like. Things like that, of that area, you know, beers that are brewed sort of in the Asian market. It doesn't feel a lot different to that, if I'm totally honest. Taste wise, It's a little bit bland, to be honest. It is a little bit bland. You are getting a little bit of lemon, a little bit of sweet malt, if you like. And that's about it. It's one of them. It's a little bit boring, if you like. It is extremely drinkable. 4.8 is nowhere. You wouldn't think that was 4.8 because it does almost have a feel. It's almost has a feel of a bit sort of shandy-like, if you like, or shall we say lager top, if you like, or lager spot, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing particularly nasty in there. There's certainly nothing that's going to make you go, Jesus, this is an amazing beer. It's run-of-the-mill, that sort of typical Asian style beer. Nothing over nasty in there. Nothing really nasty in there, to be honest. It's just a beer that's drinkable enough that would do a job, I suppose. So yeah, excuse me. Definitely gassy. Lucky Buddha Lager, picked up in Own Bargains, $1.49. Would I recommend it? Now, I would recommend it to the sort of beer drinker that really doesn't care what he drinks, if you like. I mean, if you're a Carling drinker or something, I'd probably still rather drink this over Carling and Foster's. But if you like that sort of everyday sort of lager, give it a go. $1.49 is not breaking the bank. If you do like your big sort of German stuff and what have you, you're going to find it boring and dull. Nothing nasty. I can't really knock it. It's just a beer, is it? It's just a bog standard beer. So yeah, give it a go if you like your normal stuff. If you don't, you might not want to get it. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching this thing, and I'll see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.